Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays News Tower. Let's give our ad man, or he's already working. Fantastic. Alright, ad man is working. What we need to do now is we need to go and try to set up our pneumatic tubes. Place and drag and drag, place and connect two endpoints in your tower. Ah, okay. Dude, it fits right above the trash can. This is perfect. And then, wait a minute. Hold a second. I need to fit. You can't move over? Oh, that's because there's a trash can. Well, darn. Okay, move. Is loud in here because of the loud lady who's next door to the bathroom. That's very funny. Okay, hold up. We're gonna have to move a lot of stuff around here. This is not gonna fix the noise problem. It's gonna help a little bit, but not fix the noise problem. Maybe we shouldn't have the noisy person. We'll keep her for a second. Or maybe we keep her away from the bathroom? Can I move you guys over one? Like if I move you, I don't wanna, all right, hold on. Sell the stairs. There's a lot that's gonna have to happen here. So stairs, start here, go down a bit. Now, you move over. The trouble is, you guys take up a lot of space. And unless I get rid of you... What if I get rid of one of you? And then, like... You gotta go up? Oh, it's because of the trash can. The trash can is always the problem. If you're like, why can't I move something? It's definitely the trash can's fault. So then we leave a space next to everything. Thusly. And then I guess I put another one of you in here. That. And we won't be able to include any more slug things, but we can use the pneumatic tubes now. Like this. So, tube goes right there. Pretty cool. Much faster than walking. You don't say. And maybe now we don't even need a door. If they're pneumatic tubing back and forth from each level, right? Why would you need a door? Maybe I don't need this door anymore. In which case, maybe we can bring our trolley back. Maybe? Maybe yes? Because, let's see here. Let's try to do all the tubes. So we want to have a tube here that goes... Do you want it on the right-hand side of the assembly table? Maybe it doesn't really matter. I guess I don't know. My guess is you want it on the left-hand side. Even though we put that other one on the right-hand side already. Like that. Like this. Can I move all you guys? Because you don't need the staircase anymore, so we do have a little bit of space to utilize. Tube. Zoop. Move you over one. And then we can fit another assembly guy in there. Like that. Huh? Not too shabby. Right there. Perfect. Okay, the slug trolley is back. The staircase is out. Now, I also need to be able to move things between like this level, the picture level. But part of it is, so it goes from, how does it go? You get the halftone graphic, which comes out as an empty engraved graphic. You take the empty graphic and that turns into, okay, wait a minute. You take the negative and make an empty photo. And then you have the empty engraved. So you've got the photo and the graphic, and then the half. What does this go into? Does the engraved graphic go into the story? It must, because you can. What do you do? No, you're the photographer. Where's you? What do you make? I can't. Couple of transporters, keep an eye on them to see if we need more to get the most out of this new tech. Draft illustration. And that comes here as well. And that becomes a halftone graphic. So you are the final piece in this whole line here. So if that's the case, you also need a pneumatic tube. The soap bottle should be added to the sink up here. Is it under here? Yes, pneumatic tube. I don't have space for the tube. Can I move this desk over? What if I move you here? And then I put the tube, the fan is too low. Aha! And then here, on top of this person's desk? This is absolute chaos. So we have a tube. That comes here. Would we want to... This tube should go all the way down to the bottom, I think. Select another endpoint. Oh, select the other. Ah, yes, move. Yes, you come all the way down to the typesetter, I think. So it gets dumped into here, that gets dumped up to here, and then it's done. And that goes to the newspaper land. Right? I think that's how this works. Tubes have been activated. I'm not sure if this is how this is supposed to work. I've heard they're a little finicky. I just kind of want to see can I see like a layout of them, or do I have to be like actively placing them? I think you do. Like if I put this here. Oh, they can overlap. Oh, you can make a real spaghetti out of this whole situation. Okay, well, we spent half of the money we had on getting these tubes set up. Whether or not they actually function in a meaningful way, this is gonna be the question. I don't know. Regina's on the case. Jim is also on the case, and we don't have any stories from Europe right now. Okay. Very interesting to see. Stories have been dropped off, or are being dropped off. Building bids under fire. Cool. I need a politics person. And then we can send out our... There you go. Ronald, you handle that side, and then we'll send out our photographing guys. We would like a statement, please. And then we need to send somebody to Europe for the Pats and the Lie Donor seize power. Is that in Finland? Plane ride. Marjorie's indisposed. Jim will be back in 3 hours. Give him 3 hours time. There they are. Drop you off. Somebody fix this frickin' printer, man. Also, all of the paper has been dropped off. Oh, I'm gonna jump cut here. Be right back. Hold the phone. I just realized something. I was halfway through. I'm halfway through transporting all the paper. I just realized we have enough influence points to get the the dumbwaiter as well. We've got the pneumatic tubes. Let's make it a full-on factory up in here. Nice. Very cool. Streamline your resource transport. I would love to. This is not where I wanted to be. Wouldn't it be nice if those transporters wouldn't have to carry these crates all the way to the top? We can build the elevator specifically for crates to alleviate that. Here it is. Right there. Where does it go? It goes. They have to still bring it into the building? Well, that's not great. Part of me wonders. Get rid of this guy? Move the wall. You can't move the wall in. What if we just sold the wall? I know that was to contain, like, the temperature and stuff. But maybe we just make everything industrial wallpaper up here. And then we put another vent to deal with a little more of the temperature. A little better. We move this guy over. It's not gonna fit, is it? Oh, unless we could jam it in right here. Hold the phone. Elevation. Dumbwaiter. It fits! Zoop! Problem is it comes right into our telegraphing station. Hold on. I'm gonna have to move one of you people over here. Sorry, dude, I had to move you off of your desk. There. Little better. Wonder if we can get another world map in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we can fit the dumbwaiter up in here. Zoop. All the way to the bottom. Damn it! Hold on, we can reconfigure this thing. Here, popcorn machine, you go over there for a second. Here, you go there. Then you go next to him. And then the popcorn machine comes back. Well, let's make sure the dumbwaiter lands where I want it to land. Right there. Right. Are you kidding me? Right. Yes. Hooray. They're like, why did you put this right in the middle of our room? Dumbwaiters only make sense if your transporters can cooperate. You already have a couple of transporters. Keep an eye on them to see if we may need more to get the most out of this new tech. All right. We might need a whole nother floor with transporters alone. But I am very eager to see if this works out how I hope it will. The dumbwaiter exists here. Use the dumbwaiter, you idiot! Was it because you were already... Was it because you were already en route? Alright, if they don't use the dumbwaiter, I'm gonna flip out. Flip the frick out. This one. And then we will put Ronald on the case, and then we can go get the other side of things. There's my peeps. There's a Ronald. We got stories flooding in right and left. I'm very upset they didn't use the dumbwaiter right off the bat. It gives me no confidence that they will actually use it correctly. I just stacked papers here like a weirdo. Are you guys using the tubes at least? Is that something that's going on? Did I just spend 60,000 influence points for no particular reason? And by the way, we're supposed to print politics the most this week, so that's what's going on. problem being we've got too many politics stories. I think I'll ditch you, and I'll ditch you because you're both just basic bronzes. And then we'll let our people do some work for a second. Can move you guys back over a little bit here. Just to center you a little better. Society, Nashville. Definitely, double injury? Good God, you guys. They're trying to kill my people. I've done nothing wrong. There you go, Marjorie. Entertainment, Walter. Back to the politics side of things. Oh, the tube! Oh, they're loading up the tube! I think. Ah, it worked! Oh, wonderful. How exciting. Oh, she's doing so. She pulled double duty. She moved it to this guy's desk and then moved it to her own desk. Oh, the pneumatic tube is amazing. Now all I need to see is them to actually use the dumbwaiter, and I'll feel super good about this episode. Let's go Regina. She can get this one real quick. And because it's early in the week, I think we do priority editor. Basic ass politics. I know Jim is better utilized to unlock later story beats, but he's just sitting around otherwise, so. All right, Regina will get that one. Jim's got that one. And then as soon as Walter is loose here, we'll immediately send Ronald out for the second part of the story here. Once Ronald, yeah, there we go. Let's say, once Ronald dropped off his story. Boop, and then Film Man. Whoop, Film Man, you vanished into the ether. You guys are busy carrying paper to the machine. That's nice. But the problem is we have paper just sitting down here that I would love. I didn't mean to stash the dumbwaiter. I didn't know that was even possible. Bring it back. Surprise. All right, Irma, you can handle the last part with the influence points here. Sports. Walter. Mysterious Athletics Supreme Display. What the heck does that title mean? Unknown. More reporters have turned in their stuff. Do I need more people? Because you guys are now out of paper. Are you going to go get paper now from down here? Perhaps. Somebody tell me this dumbwaiter is going to work. You know what'd be really nice is if the dumbwaiter didn't have to be on the first floor, if you could just dump it down here. I almost wonder if we shouldn't like invert some things, like put all of our radio people at the top of the building, because they never need to go anywhere, and then just put your like couriers down at the bottom. Maybe that would be a good way of organizing stuff. Jim, unlock the next phase. Regina, you can give us some hopeful stuff. I'm becoming a better person. What was the story she was covering? Major taxi driver strike. National Industrial Recovery Act encourages union recognition. More power to the unions, man. We need more unionization. In before the billionaire class comes after me? They don't want organized labor, trust me. Ooh, entertainment in... Oh, God. Shostakovich Suite premieres in Leningrad. You gonna scoop me in Europe? You cad. All right, Ronald, you're one of my best entertainment dudes. Start reporting on the entertainment, please. Did you load the thing? The boxes are gone. The boxes are gone and they're not up top. Oh, it worked! Woo! That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. I almost wonder if we need a third guy, though, because this guy's going to dump the boxes into the dumbwaiter, close it, and then you have your other guy at the very top unloading the dumbwaiter. I see. I kind of understand how it might work. Could possibly use a third guy, because if you have one person dedicated to moving the boxes here, and then you have one person dedicated to moving the boxes around here, you probably need a third guy moving other stuff around the building, like the coal or the food, for example. Speaking of, I'm gonna get an order of each. Well, that's kind of cool. We might not even need to be helping them move stuff around on our own then. Whoa, there's a boat! Neat! I've never raised the building enough to see back behind it sometimes. Alright, how are the stories progressing? How's Europe coming along? Marjorie, take over for Ronald, and then we'll get the exclusive here, which will be pretty cool. Miami, Irma? Capra picture in full swing. That one's almost done. The Widow's Hand to chill cinema. Didn't we already have this story? Or was that a different story that was chilling the cinema? I feel like, I swear to God, this actually happened. Ronald. Crime! Gruesome or tragic? We're going tragic, people. All right, Walter. I'm gonna have Walter cover this story. And I'd like to avoid the spy if possible. So I'll probably bribe the people. As far as the food and the coal go, I don't mind helping with that. At least then we know our porter people won't spend their time shoveling those boxes around. I have been told to keep an eye out for the people that can carry 2 boxes. So if you look at utility, there's an ability where they can, or maybe it's a trainable trait. I'm not 100% sure. Just a faster walker isn't necessarily the worst thing. But those are not the traits we were looking for, or hoping to find, I should say. How are we doing on paper? 850? Is that enough? It's supposed to be auto-ordering paper, so I'd assume they'd give us the right amount of paper. But I guess I can't guarantee that that is correct. Double team it, you guys. Hansel Valley earthquake. I don't really want to send Jim to get injured. I've seen that happen to our people before. Marjorie, you handle the last of the Leningrad concert. Something in Chicago? That definitely looks like they're pointing at Milwaukee, though. The devs didn't take basic American geography? How embarrassing. I'm just kidding. Load up that dumbwaiter. Yeah! Dude, it's so exciting. The nice thing about the dumbwaiter is even though it's a little slow... Oops, sorry, sir. The nice thing about it is you're only going here and you're not taking up the elevator space. So, you know, even if it's treated, even if it was treated as just another elevator, essentially, like if I had this elevator here but only going to the top of the building, honestly, that wouldn't be so bad either. So it's nice that it's a smaller footprint and it's dedicated to resources, but even if it wasn't, it's actually kind of nice. I'm kind of thinking one spy. I was gonna say I'm kind of thinking we just go for it. Get rid of that one. And then keep an eye out for the spy here. Oh, loads of stories. Sure. It's got a silver thing in it. 1 hour remaining, 3 hours remaining. Crime, we can send Regina. Jacksonville, we can send Jim. I'm very pleased that the pneumatic tubes are all functioning appropriately. Basically, people said you wanted to have like enough tubes to cover oh, there's the man. Thank you, gentlemen, for pointing out the guy in the hat. Get him. There. Did I get him? Yes. He's walking deeper into my building. There we go. I was gonna say, but I think we got him, and indeed we did. Everybody just crams into this elevator. There's not enough space for the food. Marjorie, you tackle that one. We've got something going on in London. Driving tests introduced in Britain. I've never driven in Britain. I'm absolutely not paying 5 influence points for this scoop. That side of the story. That's crazy talk. I forgot about my ad. Oops. I always forget about the ads, man. Not always, but a lot of the time. All right, so we want to get out of the middle zone here. We don't want to trigger a boycott. Although, if anything happening to us, a boycott is probably the least of our worries. They're fairly easy to deal with. So we would like to go cold weather drives, winter apparel. That certainly does happen. And then statistics, which we have a decent amount of. Pretty cool. And we've gone too far. So we'd like to come back to the right a little bit. Rightward ho. Any photos? Are you going to be done on time, sir? It certainly looks like you will be. So let's go right with the building bids under fire, and then you will come along for the ride. We got a couple statements to go along with things here as well. And then we've got some graphics. An illustration, I should say. But that one's old, so we'll just have to deal with that. People be busy. Exclusives. Those will not be ready. Well, you will be ready. And you will likely be ready as well, especially if I prioritize you. And you're done. Okay, so let's go exclusive there. And then you'll be the front page, or the multiplier, so I don't lose out on anything. Print politics the most, that's right. What have we printed the most of so far? Economy. Yes. Like, almost exclusively. So let's filter our politics to the top here. You're not going to be done on time, that's my bad. You probably won't be either. So then, there is politics in here though, so we don't have to worry too much about it. I was gonna put a statement in here from what I remember. Yeah, you were the statement I was gonna put in there. Although the unrest and the politics together actually works fairly well. So let's make sure your politics. And there was one other politics story. Yeah, the old politics, which I'm fine with including. Any more unrest? No. Just lots of politics that we haven't actually utilized. So a statement, that's gonna go with this other statement. Or maybe we just leave you alone. Yeah, we just had this discussion. Another exclusive, so that one's got to be done here in 7 hours. What else would we like to pair with that? There is some Europe. Not too bad. Are you gonna be done? No, you won't. You won't quite make it under the gun. I suppose we just throw this crime story on the back here, because we want to land in this little pocket. Looking good. And then the last thing we need here is this guy. You better be done. You didn't finish. You said you were gonna finish. How did this go from being like 7 hours on time to 9 hours not on time? They threw me for a loop. All right, we'll put this guy in here. It's Europe. It's an unveiling. It's a little old, but that's okay. We do have a photograph that we didn't use. Oh, we gotta throw you in here, right? Are we still... Politics hasn't been printed the most. We've gone too far. Maybe I just put... where did that other politics thing go? You. What if I just put you in here? 10,000 is removed. Oh, that's too much. That's okay. Get that crime story out of here. And now are we good? We are good. Okay, so don't take anything else out. But I would like to shift things around so we're no longer being cannibalized. You're pushing us right. You're pushing us left. Okay, so flip-flop you two. There we go. Okay, we've done it. We have the right amount of paper. Man, we really knocked it out of the park last episode when we had 560,000 issues sold. It must have been all the gold things that we interwove. Plus we did... Oh, I missed a page. I thought I just looked through all the pages. Oops. Well, whatever. Anyway, we landed where we needed to be. We got 18 influence points again, so that's really solid. We knocked these 3 things out of the next area. We've got trusted, which means we can go talk to the Wall Street banker. And then we didn't get got by any of the negativity. And actually, we landed right on top of what's coming up next in April. Golden Mirror reduces smell. Not too shabby. And then we got another politics ad available. Doing just fine. We're at $8,000. Where is the Wall Street Bank, by the way? Banker. So we could get a loan. I don't really care about that right now. 2 alarmings, sell 516,000 newspapers. We've done that exactly 1 time. So that's rough. 10 lawsuits. We haven't been sued in a while. Placed biased above the poll? I don't like that. I don't really want to do this one either. And I cannot do... I might as well try the lawsuits. We'll see. But we're going to pause the episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed me messing around with the pneumatic tubes and the Dumbwaiter. I think they're working pretty nicely, actually. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel... Oh, I see. He's given me the lawsuits. I understand. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!